you're using a completely higher dimension of wood. Like
Yeah.
that changes the landscape
Yeah.
completely.
And I think the other thing, and some of the questions that we've had is like, what materials are you using? We made a conscious decision to use the material components that are traditional to home building, lumber specifically for the structure, because we knew that it was going to be more applicable to more counties and more building areas, and knew that it's going to be approved, right? Like rather than going and using steel, which might not be used or
True.
approved in some areas. And so, we're innovating the process, and we have future materials when it comes to, exterior panels like the cement board that we use or the charred wood, which are just fire resilient, more resistant in general to weather. But we're not trying to reinvent the wheel on everything. We just want to have a more efficient process
Yeah.
to build the future of housing.
Yeah, and that totally makes sense because the infrastructure of the cities and towns, they're not. It already takes forever to get something through. Like if you have a progressive idea, it's just going to be a
Right.
logistical nightmare to get that concept through. Where
Yeah.
if you at least work within their parameters, but you pick the high end of quality, to your point, like you're halfway home. But the consumer gets something that's
Right.
at the end is actually better.
Yeah.
I do really love the analogy of the car build.
Yeah.
Like I have a manufacturing background, so that completely makes sense to me.